state of play begins. Are you guys ready to hear about games you don't care about? Oh my god. Is it just me or is that really loud? Okay, we're starting. We're starting! Shut up, everybody! Okay, it's a trailer, y'all.
Hi everyone, I'm Asad Kizilbash, Head of Product at PlayStation Studios and Head of PlayStation Productions. I'm here to welcome one of the newest members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk. This team brings together some of the most talented developers in our industry, with an incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year, and today, they're revealing gameplay captured in-engine on PS5. But first, here's an extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord galaxy. Enjoy.
Okay. Sure, I guess. Bloodborne 2! Bloodborne 2! No. Let's just... turning it down a little bit. Not actual gameplay. Well, I mean, yeah, it's very clearly a cutscene.
Oh, jukebox.
It wasn't the plan.
It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years of careful research.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the upload?
A few more minutes. Hey, start time. Try it with hot sauce. You'll like it. Trust me.
No. Do not trust him.
Whoa. Where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then, that. That was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this blue button...
Amar, we will. We will.
I'll be waiting outside.
No one moves. We'll be taking this off your hands.
What? This?
Funny.
Is it supposed to be like I'm watching the MCU? I feel like I'm watching like a worse Guardians of the Galaxy 4 or something like that.
Copy that, Bill.
Which they're clearly inspired by Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean,
Well played.
Fine. They only got one of my legs.
How are those hands? How bad is it? You're still mad at me? Got him.
this guy's a joker.
One off. This is you.
Got it.
I am developing a taste for destruction. Goodbye.
This would be a very dishonorable way for us all to die.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us. Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off, Do not dare.
Well, we were supposed to stick together.
If you let
Him
go,
would
I
never leave me.
swear I will leave
Oh,
into
look, there they are.
What the? I am glad you avoided a dishonorable death.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Or something.
I knew this was gonna work.
This wasn't the plan.
Well, it just wasn't the one we started with.
This is a really long
Satisfied customer.
trailer.
Delivered. I sent everyone their cut.
Or I don't know what. It's not a trailer. It's like
Carry it around with you for emergency
Character
bland situations or
introduction.
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll
scaffolding.
have no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise. We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
It's literally like worse Guardians of the Galaxy. Which Guardians is already like on the fringe of interest for me.
Concord
where it's like,
is a 5v5
I'll watch it, but
first-person shooter set in the vibrant sci-fi
I'm not gonna go out of my
universe
way.
of the Concord galaxy. In Concord,
Like-
from the moment you log on,
Anyway.
you're part of the crew of the North Star, a group of guns for hire known in our galaxy as free gunners. Free gunners are those lucky enough to be free to roam the stars. They take high-stake jobs on worlds across wild space, where they face other fiercely competitive free gunner crews. Here's the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
yeah, I was about to say, can we see gameplay, please,
It's
please?
hard work, but it's our work, and we don't take it for granted.
I feel like I'm a broken record on these things.
Well,
I want some
you're free.
gameplay.
Right on target. Yeah, you better run.
Free gunners have a shot at making something of themselves, a chance to be someone.
All right.
So is this? So this is just a multiplayer game. I mean, he said that at the beginning, right? But
Why not?
And in the wilds, it's anyone's game.
okay.
You won't survive on your own.
Target blinded.
I mean, it's just. I feel like Marvel Rivals is gonna shit on this
Endless rage.
because that has like established characters, very established characters. Like this is going for the exact same type of thing. Like it's dollar store MCU, but then you already have the Marvel universe with Marvel Rivals with Overwatch style gameplay. So then it's like, why would you play this? You know?
This crew will go anywhere.
I guess it's just it's kind of a
Take any
unfortunate
job.
timing for them.
Face any enemy. We're the free gunner crew of the North Star. And together, we're going to make our mark on this galaxy.
Can I also ask, like, why they showed, like, 5 minutes of character banter when it's, as far as I can tell, there's no single-player element?
The crew is
It's just a
gathering.
multiplayer
Would you like to
game?
Join us for game night.
With Concord, we leaned on the strengths and background of our team to make a tight, well-balanced FPS that feels great to play. We focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong gameplay foundation of tight core movement, precise visceral shooting, and its
Well, that's good that
ability.
that was given
We
attention,
ended
yeah.
up finding ourselves influenced a lot by fighting games and even strategy games in the interesting way that the asymmetry of their characters makes
These
every
poor
fight,
game
every
devs, like-
matchup feel really different.
Leaning into the asymmetry of the characters, really pushing the possibilities.
PlayStation was like, let's get these guys on camera.
It's all about creating opportunities for improvisation.
Get your soundbite
That's what we can
ready.
Get out of the way and let players.
It's like
find
they're
their
just
own
like,
magic.
I just
We
want to make
also have
games.
abilities that are meant to have impact beyond direct combat. Deployable gear that can persist throughout a full game. So whether that's multiple rounds of a mode or multiple respawns across a match.
I do
There are
feel
healing
bad for
pads,
game devs that get on
blocking
camera
zones,
like this
explosive
because it's
traps,
like
lane blocking walls, all kinds of ways. to
they're
support your
getting
team and
exposed
disrupt your
to
enemies.
a
Coordinated
very
teams can
angry
set up and
internet
plan ahead,
that
and
is
depending
never
on where and when
happy.
it happens, players can shift the battlefield to their advantage.
We've got everything from mystics and medics.
And
to
obviously, I'm not really
gunslingers
that
and
interested in
spark
this,
robots.
but I'm not
Every
going to bash
character
them.
brings their own unique
But,
personality, skills, and wide-ranging perspectives to the crew.
There's entire
Every
communities
week,
out
when
there.
you log into Concord, You will
that
be
will
welcomed
harass
with a
people
new
that they don't
cinematic
like for
vignette that will give you a
daring
chance
to present
see our
something that's not to their
characters off the
exact
top.
tastes,
They
right?
will feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow the characters' stories and relationships and unpack the broader Concord galaxy.
Oh wait, so there's like
We're excited to share that we'll be hosting a pre-launch
so
beta
there's
in
like
July, followed by
narratives.
Concord's global launch on
So there
August
is like
23rd.
so there is a point to introducing the characters. It's not just like queue up, play a round of Diet Overwatch. Okay, well, I mean, depending on how that goes,
Thanks.
that could maybe separate it a little bit, depending on what that looks like, right? I just can't help but feel like Marvel Rivals just is gonna eclipse that. And I've seen my share of Overwatch clones go by the wayside very quickly. Anybody remember Battleborn?
Reasonable person. Are you? A calm and reasonable person.
You don't really want war, do you, Kratos?
War is coming. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
I still need to play God of War Ragnarok.
When it burns me.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
Oh my god. Who has a monitor like that? I know people have ultra wide monitors, but super ultra wide?
Fate only binds you if you let it. Do what is necessary. Not because it is written.
Yes, that's a game that already exists. Okay. Sure. You can play it on PC now. Sick.
Soldiers and officials alike oppress the people for personal gain, and the people must turn to thievery for food. Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land. Men are powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so, someone must act.
Yeah, I figured it was Dynasty Warriors, but okay.
Momo, I think I was dreaming.
It wasn't a dream. We were really transported to Mirrorland.
The path of a stylist is never easy. So, are you ready for it?
Ready.
We're ready.
Ready.
Fashion game? Dress My Dolly? Oh no, platforming. You guys, on the other hand, are probably like, "You going to play as a cat? I'm pre-ordering now. You had me at cat." Oh, you guys are gonna be all over this. got your two favorite things. Anime girls and cats. Actually, no. Y'all are more about the anime boys. Overall. I didn't see any dudes there. What? Maybe it's not y'all's favorite. They dropped the ball.
I have seen the miracles you so claim. Until the towering shadows vanished into the mist.
I pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior shades.
Why do we have to bear the consequences of such power?
Wow, that person was really upset.
War. Mortality. These essences shall not fall into your treacherous hands.
Ooh, fun. Okay.
Winged emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles. Rain fire.
It's interesting.
This desolate land needs a sprinkle of madness.
Remember, no matter what happens,
This is probably the coolest
we did
thing
not betray this world.
so far. What is this? And Ballad of Antara. That looked kind of neat. I was wondering if it was going to be like FromSoft or something, but it was too like anime for them. But it does seem kind of inspired, which is pretty cool.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse.
No, VR. No.
But I was a fool.
No, VR. I heard that game was good, though. If you're into VR, I heard Saints and Sinners was great.
And the gods that walk among us thirst for death.
Outsider! Your head is mine!
The poison in my veins begs me to kill.
I'll put you in the ground! The power of our god is immeasurable!
Thought I could be a hero. But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands.
You chopped that guy's face off.
Only monsters do.
If it wasn't VR, I might be interested, but I'm just... At this point with VR, I'm just like, I'm gonna wait until it's like awesome. I don't know how to explain. Like I was all over it when it first came out. Like I had the HTC Vive, I had the Oculus Rift, I had PlayStation VR, and then it was just like, I don't know. It felt like no... Oh, is this Alien? I felt like the industry was moving like too fast. Like they're already on like the sequel headsets and stuff. Okay, that seems neat. I would have liked to have seen more than like 15 seconds of it. I will say the fact that they don't have the cables coming out of the headsets anymore. That's good.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. I'm back on State of Play to introduce more exciting titles coming to PlayStation, starting with a highly anticipated PvP shooter, playable soon on PS5.
A PvP shooter. What is this, an Xbox showcase? Right, guys? NetEase. Oh, well. Yeah, it's Marvel Rivals. Wait, they're gonna have Venom?
Here. Destiny awaits.
Yeah, I played some of this in the beta. It was actually really fun. I don't even like Overwatch, and I had fun playing it. Oh, let's go Venom! Hell yeah! And Adam Warlock, I guess. And hella. I got tired of hearing that every game. Hell Unleashed! Punisher, aka I just installed the game. And Magneto.
Healing power.
Right.
I'm back, baby. 3, 2, 1, blast off!
Yeah. Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man, but in this game, holy hell. He's annoying as hell. Storm's pretty cool. So really, I only saw like 2 new characters there. Venom and Adam Warlock.
Okay, let's see how mankind has conquered space.
All right, the female Galactus. Oh wait, sorry, was I supposed to know who that was? Oh, Scarlet Spider is a PlayStation exclusive? That doesn't look like a Scarlet Spider costume to me. Yeah, it's not first person, exactly. So that means the skins actually mean something. I like to think Galactus doesn't have a daughter. Wait a second. If Galactus has a daughter, then that means... My man! Bro! Galactus got some! What is this that we're watching? Cool. I feel like there's like 3 samurai games that come out a year and I don't play any of them.
I'm super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
Oh, Until Dawn. Oh, Until Dawn on PC,
Nice.
I'm guessing.
You can't hide from me, Michael.
Oh, you're going down. Oh!
Oh, is it just me or does it look kind of bad? Wait.
It means so much to me that we're all still here together.
Fight the break of dawn. I feel like someone's watching us.
There's just no one out there. Let's make this one trip we will never forget.
Dude, this game is like, it's like 9 years old at this point, isn't it?
Mike, Emily.
Hard to believe.
I was down there.
You were?
It was horrible.
I don't want to make hasty decisions that get everyone killed. No! We should stay put right here until dawn.
Jessica!
You can't let me die!
I mean, I'll play Until Dawn again, sure. That's when Ashley dies in the tunnel if you go after the voice, which you're not supposed to do. Sorry for spoilers. Coming to PS5, well, whatever. PC though? Okay. You know, so we've got God of War Ragnarok announced for PC. Until Dawn for PC. I feel like there's a PlayStation game to PC missing? I wish I could think of what it is. Damn.
Each day descends further.
Starts with a B?
Famine and plague besiege us. The very earth is being poisoned. The Count's men, once our protectors, have turned on us. And now they come for me.
I was about to say, this looks like Diablo. I just can't get into games that are like this. I mean, I played Diablo 3 like every other person in the entire universe, but...
I must be the one to face this nightmare.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself!
But I need not do it alone.
Couch co-op, y'all. We can play it local. It looks neat, you know. Oh, Path of Exile. I've never played Path of Exile. Isn't this game already out? Or what am I thinking of? I feel like I... Isn't that game already... Oh. I'm sorry, we're getting Silent Hill 2 news here?
I'm sorry. I was just...
It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost. I'm looking for Silent Hill.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it?
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
I mean, I'm gonna play this
I'm not
no matter
lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
No, you shouldn't be here.
Okay, okay. Okay, the gameplay, you know what? You know what? The gameplay is kind of sick.
I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
A lot of focus on Angela in this.
No, please.
Okay. 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 October 8th, 2024. We got a release date. We don't even need to watch the Silent Hill transmission. October 8th, 2024. October 8th, 2024, Part
Capcom
1.
announced this next game last December,
Video
offering
on
just a
John
glimpse
2
of
Wolfe.
what's in
You
store
can
for
mark
their
it on your
celebrated
calendar. That's
franchise.
happening.
Today, I am so excited to
Yeah.
share the first full gameplay trailer.
Hour and a
for
half to
Monster
2
Hunter
hour
Wilds.
video, maybe something like that. That's happening on that day. Yep. How long? 4 months? 4 months in like a week? Damn, I just have to stay alive until then.
We can get things set up and ready to go.
No, I don't care about this. Silent Hill 2 though, that actually,
You bet.
I was surprised at first. I was like, but the gameplay looks pretty good. I mean, we'll see. I remember when they showed some of like James like shooting something in a previous trailer, and everybody was like, "What the hell is this?" But it seems like it's been shored up a little bit.
I've not heard this big before. One of them's got big spikes on its back.
I mean, they clearly only showed Angela. They're not going to show all the characters. I'm sure Maria's in the game. Anyway, What is this? Some Monster Hunter shit or something? I don't know.
We'll make for the desert.
Right.
Are you shooting at it? I promise it's not doing anything.
The sandstorm.
Like that's gonna do anything.
Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
Oh, they say it was Monster Hunter? Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? There's not really another game that looks like this. It really seems like you're not doing anything when you shoot those guns. Are they trying to make it look like Breath of the Wild? I don't know.
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
It's so funny, like the dub for these games is always way over the top. I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition. They're never just chill. Yeah, okay, it's a Monster Hunter game. Cool. Oh, look, you can get cats, guys. Okay, you're gonna pre-order it now, right? You can get a cat? Oh no, it's the PlayStation VR thing. Isn't it? That's why I know that robot from. Or is that PlayStation VR? It's like... Oh, there was like some demo disc I had with that thing in it. Yeah, Playroom, yeah. This is where Sony does their best Nintendo impression. Check it out, guys. It really feels like playing a Nintendo game, but on the PlayStation. What's he saying? I am Metal Bot. I'm Astro Bot. I am Astro Bot. Oh, what? Oh. No, now it's not cool. Did you just fly in on a PS5? I don't know, honestly, this does look kind of... I'm taking the piss out of it, but this looks kind of neat. I mean, honestly, I think there should be more games like this. Little, like, collectathon platformers with boss battles and stuff. I mean, it's kind of annoying that there's a PS5 in it, but... It's just called Astro Bot. It's coming to PS5. I have a PS5. It's sitting over there on the floor ever since I finished Spider-Man 2.
Be sure to
It
visit
hasn't
PlayStation
moved.
blog for more on the games you just saw, as well as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th, with deals on PlayStation Store, great new content coming to PlayStation Plus, and much more.
Well, so is that it? Did they close with Astro Bot? They closed with that? Oh yeah, if you don't have a PS5 right now, there's really like no reason to get one. Like, I mean, you got the Demon Souls remake, you got Spider-Man 2, but if you're not really interested in that, then I don't know. Okay, well, guys, you know, I was fully expecting for that to take us all the way to the Silent Hill transmission, but we've got like 10 minutes to kill. Here, let me go over there. Are they just going to talk about Silent Hill? We're going to see the same trailer again? Here we go. See? I got this up. All right. I got it up. I'm ready to go. We can just sit here and wait. We can sit here and wait for it to happen. Yeah, what are we supposed to do? Just talk? Okay, but I do want to talk about that too. Okay, what? Now I do want to talk about that Silent Hill 2 game. So yeah, I thought that the trailer was pretty cool actually. Like, I feel like the combat was like my biggest question about that game. You know, I was like, can Bloober do a game with actual gameplay? And you know, we'll see, but it's looking pretty good actually. I feel like they nailed the atmosphere and everything. Like seeing James walk around, you know, the rusty metal environment with things like skittering around in the dark. That was pretty neat. I'm not like wild about the faces of James and Angela, but it's whatever. You know, that's just one part of the game. I don't like to harp too much on like the graphics. Oh, does it look good? Does it look, you know, it looks kind of bad. But yeah, it was fine. You know, you could recognize the characters. The voice acting was fine. I don't know if they were purposefully trying to make it stiff, kind of like the original, but I'd prefer that over having Troy Baker come in. I'm looking for a town called Silent Hill. You know, so I liked the direction that they seem to be going for it overall. Silent Hill? You know, that over-the-top voice acting. I'm glad that we can go with something a little more, you know, like the original game, maybe. Have you seen my wife? But yeah, I'm excited for it. But it's interesting that they showed that trailer at State of Play, because now I'm like, well, what are we gonna see in Silent Hill Transmission? They said here, let's take a look at the description. It's right here. It says, join us May 30th for Silent Hill Transmission, bringing you the latest news on the Silent Hill series, including game updates, a look at the new movie, and merchandise. Yeah, Konami's been doing this thing recently where they've been like, check out the stuff you can buy. You could just pay us for this stuff. What do you think? But Thanks. I mean, I've got some Silent Hill merchandise. You can see my Robbie the Rabbit plushie back there, and in fact, I'm wearing some Silent Hill merchandise right now to showcase my attitude, my optimistic attitude heading into this. But I am a little jaded about their merchandise because they did try to do this drop for I think it was the Silent Hill 2 soundtrack on vinyl, and they said it was gonna be like limited edition or whatever. Like I think first like 500 or something. It was like limited to 500 or 1,000 or something. And I was there the instant it went live, and I have a fiber connection, and I was like refreshing it like that, and until it was there, and I instantly hit buy, and it was like they're sold out. Like, I cannot emphasize enough to you. I was there like within I hit purchase within like 3 seconds of the store updating, and it said I was too late. And it wasn't just me that did that. There were other people that were just like Thanks. It was amazing on their Twitter. They had the nerve to be like, "Thank you for purchasing the vinyls. We sold out very quickly." And the replies, like no one had gotten one. It was exclusively people that didn't get it. And everybody was just like some scalpers just gamed the system because they were instantly up on eBay. They were all over eBay. And Konami was just like, no. No, they weren't scalped. No, real people bought them. And I was sitting there in these Twitter threads. I was like, where are they? Literally no one here is saying they got one. You would think if someone got one, they would be here being like, hey, I got one, but there wasn't a single one. And so ever since then, anytime they talk about merchandise, I'm like, well, you guys can go fuck yourselves, you know? Because I had like a horrible experience with that. So if they talk about merchandise, I'm just saying I'm going to be sitting over here being like, you know. But I'll stick around for game updates. Hopefully they talk about game updates a bit. Hopefully it's not just the Silent Hill 2 trailer that we just saw and then new movie stuff. And then they talk about like, you could buy us for, you could pay us for a Pyramid Head plushie. What do you think? $60 a pop. We realized that pachinko machines wasn't the most profitable thing we could do, so we've moved on to $60 plushies. 5 minutes, by the way. 5 minutes until Silent Hill transmission. If you're sitting there like, how long until this guy stops talking? Silent Hill transmission. You know, they had like an entire year, longer than that, to come up with a better name than Silent Hill transmission, and they couldn't do it. So here we are again. They could come up with anything. Silent Hill transmission. Are the devs gonna, or not the devs, are the corpos gonna be waving at us at the end? Thank you for tuning into the Silent Hill transmission. Premiere will begin shortly. What does that mean? What's the point of the countdown? You did the countdown and then... they said they were... excuse me, there's 25,000 people waiting. Perhaps we should begin transmission. Hey, you know, it's fine. We don't have to start for me to roast Konami. Oh my god! Oh my god, so loud! Loud as hell, dude. By the way, this is like a default YouTube animation right here. This isn't like something that they made or anything. Just in case you were under the impression that they made this. I can see you being like, what's with all the squiggles? Squiggle Hill 2. Oh my god. I can think of nothing less Silent Hill than this. Man, they're really getting us into the atmosphere of Silent Hill right now with bright neon colors and cheery music. I guess this isn't exactly cheery, but it's not exactly morose, is it? I don't feel like I'm despairing. It's not Akira Yamaoka, you know, deep, dreamy synths. No. It's okay, guys. It'll be over soon. Oh, God. Make it stop. What? Oh. Okay. Don't make us wait more. Don't make us wait more, dude. Don't make us wait more. Oh, this is the most Konami thing I've ever seen. You know, when I upload my reaction to YouTube, they're gonna copyright claim it too. They're gonna be like, "Oh, well, that's ours. We'll take the ad revenue from that. The $6 you could have made off this video is now belongs to us. You tried to upload our Silent Hill transmission in its entirety." Well, you know, the good thing is now we get to get put in the mood. They didn't even need to have that 2-minute intro. They could have just had this. If they're gonna have this, why have the other? Oh well. But now I'm like, how long is this gonna go on? Because there's no countdown. You guys, you gotta have countdowns. Did you, like, I mean, I was taking the piss out of that last thing, but at least I had a countdown. It's because YouTube knows what they're doing with this stuff. Like, how much stuff are they gonna show us? I will say, the last Silent Hill transmission I tuned into had a lot of stuff in it. They did a preview of the movie. They did a preview of, well, Silent Hill Ascension. Although, I spent the whole time watching it being like, what is it? Because they, like, wouldn't talk about what it was. They just interviewed the guy from GenVid, and he was like, it'll be an experience like nothing you've seen before, which he was right about that. And then they like briefly showed, the people that made The House Abandoned working on a Silent Hill game, although it was like very, very like early on, obviously. And then they ended by showing that stuff from Silent Hill Forte, which is pretty cool. I'd be interested to see more of that. And then I think, yeah, they showed a bit of Silent Hill 2 Remake. Like the first trailer, the very first trailer. And I'm trying to think of what else they showed. But it was like a lot, it was like a good deal of stuff. Oh, it's 5 minutes from now. So I'm hoping that this one will be similar, because really the only thing that we've had since the last Silent Hill transmission is, well, we had Ascension come out. We had the short message come out, which weirdly I don't think they talked about on the last transmission. It just kind of suddenly came out. And I think that's it. So honestly, like 2 nothing burgers. But I think we're all interested in Silent Hill 2 Remake to varying degrees, you know, of excitement. And Silent Hill Forte is something I'd really like to see more of. I mean, it's not confirmed Forte, it's just F. It's Silent Hill F, but the F is in the style of the musical term. I'd also like to see what the House Abandoned guys are doing. Stories Untold, Stories Untold developer. I want to see what their take on Silent Hill is. I think it's an interesting strategy for Konami basically to get indie horror developers to make Silent Hill games. Because, I mean, they got Bloober Team, they got the Stories Untold developers, you know, they got, I mean, Behavior, I believe, was involved in Silent Hill Ascension, whatever that's worth. Although at this point, you know, Behavior is an indie developer in name only. And then isn't Forte being like, it's not indie, but isn't it being written by like the Umineko guy, or am I making that up? Cow King, thanks for the 23 months. Yeah, Ryuki Show, yeah. I played the first 45 minutes of Umineko, which was long enough to get introduced to the 17 family members of the main character. It was like a clown car. They kept just walking in the room. Like, hi, I'm his great uncle. And I was like, okay. I've been here for about 55 minutes now, and I keep meeting new people. I'm gonna go back to it at some point, though. All right, here we go. Silent Hill transmission, guys.
皆さんこんにちは。サイレントヒルの情報をお伝えする番組サイレントヒルトランスミッションへようこそ。
Oh, don't act like this is a regular thing that y'all have been doing for years.
前回は多くのタイトルの最新情報を一気にお届けしましたが、今回はサイレントヒル2についての情報にフォーカスした第2回目のサイレントヒルトランスミッションとなります。
Silent Hill 2, okay.
配信をご覧ください。先ほどプレイステーションの配信番組でもサイレントヒル2の新たなトレーラーが公開されましたが、それとはまた別のゲームプレイ映像をご覧いただきたいと思います。
Bro, if they drop a demo,
それではこちらをどうぞ。
If they drop a demo, that would be hype. But that's too smart for Konami. They won't do that. I mean, I'd love to eat crow. I'd love to be proven wrong on that. Okay, this is a different trailer than what they just showed, obviously. Which he, you know, said that. I was afraid that they were just going to show the same trailer.
Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place.
You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
Ooh, extended gameplay.
Is she really alive?
He did a little like with his shoulder. He was getting his shoulder ready to whack some monsters with some pipes. How's the volume, guys? Is it okay? I can turn it up or down.
What is this?
Oh, it's kind of quiet right now. Turn it up a little bit, but keep in mind it's gonna get loud. Maybe we want it to get loud though. It's funny how much stuff I'm getting confused with the first and second game. Because just now I was like, no, doesn't he have to fall like the little guys into the... Okay. All right, James, time to react this time, buddy. Here's a dodge. I will say, now that I'm seeing it in motion for longer than like a second at a time, like in the last trailer, I am seeing like the blooper teamness of it, but it still looks competent. So I'm optimistic.
Where are you, Mary?
I don't know how to explain what I mean by blooper teamness, but there's just, it's like almost good, you know?
What you got there?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait!
How do you know her name?
Thanks.
Interesting.
Where did she go?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's look around.
Maria. Why isn't she in the classic outfit? I can't help but notice.
This place feels so empty. More than the other places we've been.
No, no. It's just the wind, but Bluebird's just like, can we have like just some random crap happen when you go into a room? That's kind of what we had in mind. You know, it is really cool seeing Brookhaven Hospital like this. Like, I think if there's one thing that Bloober really excels at, it's creating environments like this. And Silent Hill 2 is ripe for these environments to really come to life with them.
Laura, wait!
It's okay. We don't want to hurt you.
God damn it. Now, where is that girl?
I mean, like, you know, YouTube compression is really like killing the quality here, but this is gonna look so good in game. No, don't do it. James just getting the shit beat out of him. All right, hopefully when I play the game, I'll be playing better than that. No offense, James, but not exactly inspiring. This looks really cool though so far overall. Like I have a couple of like little nitpicks and stuff, but yeah, it's great. This will be really fun to play. Nice. It's a very quiet game. Like, I like that James isn't just like doing a running monologue of like, what the hell? What's going on? He's just kind of taking it all in stride. He's not doing any of that. He's just kind of dealing with it, you know? I think it's a good creative decision, is what I'm saying. I don't know who to credit that to. I can definitely see Bluebird being like, so we were thinking he could be out of breath in this scene, and Konami being like, no. But I can also see it being the other way around, too. I like that they're giving us such an extended look at the gameplay too, because too often, you know, these upcoming games, it's like I want to see how it plays, you know. But we're also getting like cutscenes. And...
Laura, why do you keep running away from me? And how do you know about Mary?
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying. Laura, I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
Fine! Don't believe me! See if I care!
Hey!
Let go!
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Look, just stay with me, okay? This is no place for a kid.
Fine. But... there's something I gotta get.
Laura.
It's important.
What is it?
A letter. For Mary.
What?
I hid it. In there.
Man, it's really too bad that like the compression is killing the quality on this. It's so artifacted and everything.
Sure,
like
this is where you left it?
It's in the back. Behind an old pipe.
Okay, wait here.
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
Let me out of here, you little brat!
In your dreams, fart face.
Please open the door. There's something in here.
Sure there is. A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Laura! Laura!
Okay. We got like that was like 10 minutes at least. That was like 10 minutes of gameplay. October 8th, 2024 too, which we heard from State of Play, but you can pre-order
皆さ
now.
んいかがでしたでしょうか。真のサイコロジカルホラーであり、シリーズ最高傑作として評されたサイレントヒル2のストーリーはそのままに、本作ではよりその世界観に没頭できるように、ゲームデザインやユーザー体験を強化しています。そしてすでに発表いたしました通り、発売日は10月8日です。
Yeah,
こ
but
ちらは
like demo?
PlayStation 5と Steam でリリースされます。また、PlayStation ストアと Steam にて本日から予約の受付を開始しています。これからご紹介する事前予約特典などもご確認いただき、アクセスしてみてください。では、ここからは商品ラインナップのご紹介です。本作のスタンダードエディションを事前予約していただくことで、特典としてミラのマスクがつきます。そして PlayStation 5限定でロビー・ザ・ラビットのマスクも入手可能です。続いてはデラックスエディションのご紹介です。デラックスエディションにはサイレントヒル2の世界観をより楽しんでいただくためのデジタルアートブック、サウンドトラック、そしてピラミッドヘッドのマスクが含まれます。アートブックはコンセプトアーティストの伊藤正弘さんがデザインしたフィーチャーのほか、登場するキャラクターやさまざまなロケーションのコンセプトアートが130枚以上収録されています。またサウンドトラックは今回も原作と同じように山岡明さんが手掛けており、原作の楽曲のアレンジ版のほか新曲も収録されています。どちらもシリーズファンの方には満足いただけるコンテンツになっていますので、楽しみにしていただければと思います。そしてデラックスエディションも事前予約していただくことで、
48 hour early access, what does that mean?
と PlayStation 5限定でロビー・ザ・ラビットのマスクが入手可能です。さらに特別な特典としていち早くサイレントヒル2を楽しんでいただくことができる48時間の先行アクセス券をプレゼントいたします。こちらの一覧表で各エディションの特典をご確認ください。サイレントヒル2をより早く体験でき、世界観を丸ごと楽しんでいただけるデラックスエディションの事前予約がおすすめです。皆様ぜひご予約の上発売をお待ちください。さて、コナミとゲームの開発会社であるブルーバーチームがタッグを組んでお送りするサイレントヒル2ですが、ブルーバーチームのスタッフからメッセージ映像を受け取っています。こちらをご覧ください。
I'm very excited for people to play this game. There's no one aspect that I could say that I want people to experience, because I want people to experience all of it. It's such a journey. It's such a big part of our lives, and I just want people to be able to see it.
Cool.
I think the biggest challenge that we've had was actually how to make the game approachable for the newcomers who have not played the original, but at the same time to still retain the familiarity of the game that player remembers from 20 years ago.
Our goal from the very beginning was to maintain the game's atmosphere while modernizing the gameplay to make it competitive in 2024.
In the remake, the story remains largely the same. However, with the magic of modern technology, we were able to expand on some of its aspects.
The hardest was designing combat. We want to be as faithful as possible to the original game, but also we want players to feel satisfaction while playing.
Bloober Team's never done combat before.
We need to fit in horror genre standards.
So when making a game with static cameras, you as a designer have much more control over what players see, where they go, and so on. The change for the third-person perspective was a challenge. That being said, it's a chance for us to expand this world, to show the players new elements that were previously inaccessible, and just make this game richer.
So the main thing that requires rethinking was the fog, because it was called classic in the original game, and it's a veil that covers the world and makes the player to feel even more isolated.
New technologies gives us a chance to do things that were not possible during the earlier generations of video games. For narrative, this is very visible in facial expressions. We can tell so much through just the subtle changes on characters' faces.
The presented gameplay footage shows a fragment of the city from the beginning of the game and sections in Brookhaven Hospital. The fight against monsters is prepared in a more tactical form, and it's mainly based on the varied designs of the enemies. James is not used to fighting, so his arsenal of attacks is limited. Adapting your approach to a situation will be the key to success. However, your playing style, among other things, determines what ending you will discover.
「本当にサイレントヒル2を大好きな人たちがこのリメイクに関わっています。細部までこだわって作っていますのでご期待ください。さらにゲームの中でジェームス役、メアリーとマリア役を演じてくれたキャストのインタビューも届いています。こちらもご覧ください。
Actresses?
So I'm Luke Roberts, and I'm playing James Sunderland in the remake of Silent Hill 2.
My name is Salome Gunnarsdottir, and I play Mary / Maria.
Okay,
when you're playing an iconic character such as James Sunderland, you obviously have to respect the original.
When playing these characters in this game, the thing that I paid most attention to was the original game.
So he is not an action hero by any means. He is just a guy who is a little lost at the top of this game, and in a sense of he is to a greater extent in a bewildered state. So it's very interesting charting his journey.
This one, we're trying to honor something that's already been made, and so it's not me creating something; it's me channeling something.
The tone of this game is very important. And
she got a big head in that cutscene. Sorry.
Very keen to create an incredible atmosphere for the gamers.
I do believe that this will be trying its very best to capture and recapture the atmosphere, the vibe, and the story, and sometimes like the literal words and moments of the original.
It's 俳優の表情と演技をパフォーマンスキャプチャーすることで心理描写を強化していますので、ぜひ期待していただければと思います。ゲームについての情報はここまでとなります。続いては映画「Return to Silent Hill」の最新情報が届いております。ご覧ください。
Like in the original trailers, he looked more like Luke Roberts, didn't he? But I remember people on the internet were like, James looks like crap, and then they changed them, right? That's what I thought happened.
I came to adapt Silent Hill 2 with respect and passion. It's an act of passion for me. I consider that the four first games
is this movie stuff?
Very modern and very transgressive piece of art. The second game is the most adult of all the Silent Hill. It's a story of James Sunderland. He has lost his beloved bride, and he decided to go back to Silent Hill to find her, and he realized that basically the town has changed. It became something like a hell, his own hell, and he's going through all this circle of hell to find her back and find also somewhere a truth about himself. This film had an emotional level to the horror, and certainly because
I feel like I'm gonna get burned out on Silent Hill 2.
Even more disturbing, even more unsettling. I consider that the first film was like an epic journey.
Yeah.
This one is much more like
I liked the first Silent Hill movie. You know what? I'm just going to say it. I thought it was good.
The first film, production design of
I thought it was fun.
Was a big thing. I remember that all my energy was on it. And on this
coming
one,
out of hiding with that one, with that take.
I realized that the people who were going to help me on the production
Silent Hill
design,
Revelation,
but also
though,
on the
I
makeup,
mean.
but also on the costume, but also on every level of the film. I had in front of me very young technicians who knew
that first one, though,
the film,
2006
and
one.
loved them. The level of enthusiasm that I met on this film to create that strange world of Silent Hill was quite unexpected. I was thinking to myself,
I think it got too much hate.
I will have to explain a lot this film to my crew. And in fact, no, I didn't have to, because there was a 2.0 generation of Silent Hill lovers, and that helped me a lot. And I think that the level of design on this film is so high because it's made by people who knew the film and the game. So
well, that's reassuring.
And very emotional somewhat.
I mean, the sets look good.
Is really faithful and respectful to Silent Hill, and that's why Konami has always been really supportive.
I feel like the guy who's playing James looks really familiar.
Let's say the world treasure.
Who is he?
I kept one of the main ideas of the first film, which is that all the creatures are played by dancers and acrobats. If the first film has not aged badly, it's because the creatures were actually in front of the actor on the set.
Yeah,
so all the
I watched like the behind the scenes of how they did that. It's crazy.
They have created a level of strangeness and harmony into the monstrosity of these things, which I think is actually very disturbing. Akira Yamaoka is not only the composer of the first 4 original games of the franchise, he was also the producer and the director of the game. So Akira Yamaoka, through his music, has given to the game more than just the sound. He gave the soul of the game. And I have a great knowledge about soundtrack, but I don't know any other music which could be like the one of Silent Hill. Yes, Akira Yamaoka is on this film. That's very important for me, because
didn't we know
I'm
that?
Working on
or is that new? Is that
I never
like
forgot that.
announced?
It's exactly like adapting a game.
There's Maria.
It's important to show respect and humility into this process.
Rewind. Pause. How's y'all's pause game? I think she had the classic outfit too.
いかがでしたでしょうか?
That's +1
映画の
to the
完成
movie.
が楽しみになりますね。ゲームとは少し異なる解釈で作られたもう一つのサイレントヒル2。
I'm already sick of Silent Hill 2.
ぜひとも両方体験
Can we
してみ
see
てください。
something? What are the stories
続いて
Untold
は
Dead's doing?
サイレントヒルシリーズの最新グッズ情報をご覧ください。
最初にご紹介するのはサイレントヒル2のグッズです。まずはグッドスマイルカンパニーの商品です。リメイク版サイレントヒル2よりシリーズ屈指の人気クリーチャーレッドピラミッドシングがネンドロイドになって登場です。オプションパーツとして付属する大ナタと槍を付け替えてお楽しみいただける仕様となっています。次の商品はこちら。月光より犬エンド6分の1スケール貯金箱スタチューの予約受付がいよいよ本日より始まります。物語のすべては柴犬のミラが操作していたという隠しエンディング。通称犬エンドがスタチューになりました。単なるスタチューではなくコンソールを貯金箱にすることで実用的なアイテムとなっています。
I do.
ファナティックからはサイレントヒルに登場するさまざまなアイテムが実際の商品となって登場します。まずはコインパズルセットとなります。原作のサイレントヒル2においてブルークリークアパート105号室にあるドレッサーのくぼみに入れる3枚のコインを再現しました。コインは3枚セットでゲーム内のパズルを模した特製ディスプレイボックスに入れてお届けします。
You know they're gonna charge an arm and a leg for that thing, though.
続いてパープルブルキーカードとなります。
What?
こちらも原作のサイレントヒル2のブルックヘイブン病院にあるルイーズパズルの箱を開けるのに必要なパープルキーカードを再現しています。5000点限定シリアルナンバーを封入してお届けします。
You think you're gonna sell 5,000
ご紹介した
of
2
those?
商品以
That's
外にも
optimistic.
ご覧のグッズをご用意しています。詳細はファナティックの公式ホームページをご確認ください。オフィシャルコナミショップからの商品をご紹介します。まずはジェームスジャケットです。サイレントヒル2の主人公であるジェームス・サンダーランドが原作で着ているアウターを再現したこちらのジャケットは武骨なスタイルとミステリアスな魅力を醸し出しています。謎めいた主人公を体現したい方にはぴったりのアイテムです。ジェームスのジャケットを着ればサイレントヒルの陰鬱な雰囲気を感じ取れるかもしれません。続いてサイレントヒル2キーアートシャドーボックスです。リメイク版サイレントヒル2のキーアートを立体的に再現したシャドーボックス、ゲームの怪しげな雰囲気をご家庭のインテリアとしてお楽しみいただけます。その他にもオフィシャルコナミショップではご覧のグッズをご用意しています。続いてプレイステーション5で無料配信中のサイレントヒルザ・ショートメッセージのご紹介です。 現在までにグローバルで250万以上のダウンロードをいただいており、これまでのサイレントヒルシリーズのテーマを踏襲しつつ、現代に生きる人々へのメッセージを盛り込んだ短編作品です。これまでのサイレントヒルシリーズから独立した作品として遊んでいただけますので、ぜひプレイしてみてください。
I think calling that game enjoyable is maybe a stretch.
魅力的なグッズが登場いたします。
Even if you like it,
月光より
I don't know if I'd use the word enjoyable.
がただいま予約受付中です。コンセプトアーティスト伊藤正弘氏の完全監修を経て、桜が象徴する儚い美しさと裏世界でプレイヤーを精神的に追い込む心にまとわりつく恐ろしさを宿したスタチューになっています。不気味さの中に存在する美を表現するために、体のラインや足の造形にも細心の注意が現れています。続いてはサイレントヒルザ・ショートメッセージオリジナルサウンドトラックです。サイレントヒルシリーズを手掛けてきた山岡明氏が全楽曲の制作を行っています。
Maybe the best thing about it.
80曲以上の大ボリュームの中にはゲームに入れられなかった未公開楽曲も収録されており、ファン必聴のアルバムになっています。現在 Spotify や Apple Music などの各種音楽ダウンロードサービス、ストリーミングサービスで配信中です。
皆さんいかがでしたでしょうか。サイレントヒルシリーズの世界観を表現したグッズをぜひお買い求めください。それでは最後に本日ここまで皆さんにお届けしてきた中での一番のトピックスをもう一度。サイレントヒル2は10月8日発売、そして本日から予約開始となっております。ぜひ皆さんこの配信の後にチェックをお願いします。本日はようやくサイレントヒル2の新しい情報をお届けすることができて嬉しく思っています。ぜひ発売まで楽しみにしていただければと思います。またこのサイレントヒルトランスミッションでは今後も継続してサイレントヒルシリーズの情報を皆さんにお届けしてまいります。続報を楽しみにしていてください。
They drop a trailer, they're just like, oh, by the way, demo now. They do that stuff. Konami doesn't. They're just like, I mean, we did get an extended look at the gameplay, but this is about the time that would be like good for a demo. Oh well. That's fine, you know. It's too bad that we didn't get to see anything on Silent Hill Forte or the one that the Stories Untold developers are handling, because I would have liked to have gotten some kind of update or acknowledgement on that. Because like we got a trailer for Forte 2 years ago, and for the other game we didn't even get that. We just got like the developers talking for like a minute, be like, yeah, we're working on it. That's it. Oh my god. Okay, well, you know, it could have been worse, actually. I was taking the piss before the stream, but like I liked all the Silent Hill 2 gameplay that we saw. That was pretty cool. I mean, I am more excited about the game now than I have been in the past. And we got a release date too, October 8th, 2024. Very exciting. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess that's it, right? Yeah, that was about half an hour. I thought they might have more to show, but that's fine. I would say I'm satisfied. Although, yeah, between the movie and the remake, I am a little bit like, that's a lot of Silent Hill 2. Just like to suddenly have all at once. But yeah, the movie seems like it's coming along okay. I hope it goes well. Who is the guy who is playing James though? It's gonna drive me crazy. Like when I was watching him walk around, I was like, that guy looks familiar. I feel like I've seen him in something. Yeah. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for us. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you